Free loadouts and arc raiders is like food stamps. I call it the EBT bill, standing for efficient bullshit. These loadouts are so good, so thick and juicy that players ain't even engaging in what arc raiders is. An extraction shooter. There's two huge problems that turn free loadouts into freeloaders, and it ain't my man titties. Look at these fat fucking tits, Jesus Christ. The most obvious problem is there's nothing to lose. If I'm a freeloader and I kill a guy, I get a mansion, a yacht, a pick of Sydney Sweeney's jumbo-sized, juicy utilities. And boy, I love utilities. And if they kill me, they get trash and a dick pic I didn't believe in. It's not fair. You know, on free loadouts, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. You can quite literally play like that bitch took the kids and the Alexa. Yeah, whatever, screw her. People will say, but you won't have a safe pocket. How about safe pocket these nuts? A safe pocket in Arc Raiders lets you hold on to a rare item if you die. So when I said just now, safe pocket my nuts, I quite literally meant hold them. Alright, pardon my bad mood, I apologize, but what I'm saying is, yes, you don't get a safe pocket, but you get infinite chances to win big, and eventually you will get lucky. I'll show you. Yeah, right here, this guy tries to gaslight me, then he shoots my ass, then you know I gotta fire back, boom. And then, watch this. Oh my God, hurry up, do it. Come on. Boom. And then look what I get. Look at all this stuff I get. I mean, it's so nuts. I mean, I came in with a free loadout and now I'm stacked. But here's another example right here. This guy right here, he killed another guy and then I'm like trying to be the police and, you know, be the law. And then I kill him, right? Okay, do it at any moment now. Okay, this is live commentary, by the way. And then boom, he's done, right? And then I get to loot him. And then he had a hatch key, so I'm gone. Bye-bye. Easy, man. It's just so easy. You can get lucky. You can win it big, guys. Now you're probably wondering to yourself, well, okay, if free loadouts are so safe, then they must be a carry-on bag of shit, right? Nope. Free loadouts are pretty capable. They're kind of like that guy who can like run on his hands, you know? Like, I mean, I have 2 legs, but I'm not racing him. Me and my lungs would collapse. And then he would try to help me up like he's standing. Get the fuck out of here. All I'm saying is those free loadouts are deceptively good. Like that guy, he has no legs, but he's still strong as hell. In a free loadout, you might not have a green or blue weapon, but you can still go tip to tip, ready to blow if you have a gray weapon. And if I'm being completely honest, it feels like a lot of the times the tiers of the guns don't even matter. And this is because of the arc, the sneaky behavior from the players, and the kill times. I don't even get to last 2 minutes, man. And then I don't even get to unload. Normally it's the peeping Tom behind me. You know, on free loadouts, I just feel like a real creep. I sneak up on people, unload on their back. I feel like Deshaun Watson. Look at this. Oh my God, disgusting. But you know what? In this part right here, I feel like a hero.
Oh my God, it's this fucking guy down there. Hold on. Why would you shoot at me? Me?
Oh, it was another guy that shot at me?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good.
This is the police.
Oh, he running.
Y'all gonna glitch? Y'all gonna glitch in my game? This is the police.
See, and it's not just about winning. I lose this fight right here. I get my ass ate. But it's just to show, like, there's ways to win against these people with actual builds. You know, I come up with a free loadout and I can make it happen. Again, this guy outplays me. And, you know, honestly, I might have outplayed myself a few times too. But it's just, it can happen. It's so easy. Also, even though this guy killed me again, I spent nothing. He spent everything, right? He is losing resources. I'm losing no resources. So even though I do die, sure, joke's on him. Also, the animations are just too goddamn slow and sensual. Everyone's moaning and shit. By the time you pull out that can and slap it on both cheeks, you're already dead. there's just so many things against you to the point to where, like, in some cases, gray weapons can get at pink weapons. Pink weapons and maybe gold weapons are good for PvE, but they don't outshine the rest of the weapons in PvP. So when you build these weapons, you're going for PvE kills, but now you have to get tossed around back and forth by the arc and the other players. I've seen it time and time again. You're fighting an arc boss and then boom, someone kills you. Surprise! Your gift is a reason to treat your family bad. You ain't fighting the arc no more or the players. You're fighting your wife. Now, this isn't solely a free loadout problem, it's also a weapons balance problem. But the two problems I highlight with the no risk and free loadouts being capable makes for a humongous problem. Why make a build if free loadouts are free, capable, and limitless? If you're an aggressor who only cares about the PvP side, why make a build when you can just press free loadout and then go in? Jay, honestly, when I was doing this, like the test for the videos, when I was just running straight up free loadouts, I didn't even loot no one. I just cared about the kills. Why build all this epic loot for an arc boss and some freeloader is just gonna kill you and he gets all your highest tier loot, but when you kill them, you get a shitty picture of their sundrew. It's fucking horrible. And that's the big problem. Free loadouts makes the extraction shooter aspect unimportant. Why even bother with it? But what's even worse, and I'm gonna sound a little crazy, we kinda need free loadouts. We need free loadouts because this is like a pretty extensive game. There's a lot in the game and there's a lot to learn in the game. And not only that, sometimes you just wanna turn your brain off. What I'm saying is pretty much the welfare babies gotta play too. I agree that casuals and the beginners need to play the game and they need free loadouts. I completely agree with that. But the thing is that they never want to budge on anything. In the Arc Raiders community, free loadouts is like our healthcare debate. But it doesn't have to be. First of all, it's a video game, relax. But also too, we can discuss these things, find a solution. Not everything has to be black and white. We can dig deep and make a better experience. On Reddit and other social media, there's already practical solutions. Like a lot of people say, oh, it takes too long to actually make a customized loadout. So then how about we have preset loadouts? You know, the game asks you, okay, here's your preset. Are you comfortable with me using these materials to make your preset? And also, do I make you comfortable? The game should treat you like a woman on a first date, make you feel comfortable, make you feel good. There's also ideas with like no free loadouts on boss maps. Make sure to have a bounty on a person, which is something I actually suggested, but I want it a bit more serious. Let me know where this punk ass bitch is. But let's keep it 110% honest. A lot of these motherfuckers just want to shoot and kill shit. And for them, I was thinking of a system. Now, this might sound stupid, it might sound a little out there, a little crazy, but just for real, hear me out and think about it, please, for real. What if when you kill too many people, you get a device attached to you? Something that the citizens of Bonanza puts on you. You know, it makes sense for the lore, right? This device makes some kind of chime or chirp sound, almost like a smoke detector. Well, no, not that. That wouldn't be fair to black people. All right, so not a smoke detector. Real quick on that. Look, I love my people, but please just change the goddamn battery. Anyway, let's just make it a chime, and if you hear this chime, you know a piece of shit is around you. This time, you don't just smell it, you can hear it. Now, for this chime, you can just stop killing people and eventually it goes away. But the cooler thing is, you could build an epic or super rare device that you have to go back to Speranza to build, and then that can get rid of the chime for you as well. And I think if you build this device that nullifies the chime, that should add to like an infamous or an infamy like meter. Maybe make it like a pseudo rank for players. So like if you built this device 4 times, you're saying pretty much, yo, I keep killing people, I keep building this thing, and no one can stop me. I think it's really cool, and I think it's a really cool way for PvP players to not only continue to do PvP, but find materials, loot people, and then extract so they can build the device. Then that adds to their notoriety or infamy, and also too, they're actually engaging in the extraction aspect of Arc Raiders. Then you can take it even further. Then we can have people who actually hunt people with the chimes, and then they can collect those, and then that adds to their like pseudo rank. Maybe they can be known as like the piece of shit stomper or whatever. You know, something just really cool, something cool for PvP. It kind of reminds me of the Covenant system for Dark Souls. I think with all this, now everyone has a reason to engage with the game. Not just the PvP side or not just the PvE side, but both of the sides. I think it's really cool. Now, I know I went a little crazy there. I kind of lost the plot, but everything I'm saying still stands. Like, I know there's some kinks with that stuff, but my whole point in bringing it up is that there's a lot of solutions that they can make. You know, Embark can really find a nice solution. There's so many different angles for it. I think the game's going to be okay. I'm still having a lot of fun with it. But casuals and hardcore players can both enjoy it. But if I'm Embark, I have to ask myself, am I catering towards the casuals or am I catering towards people who don't want to even engage in the game? I think that's a very important distinction. Anyway, tell me what you think. Am I crazy? Am I fucking retarded? I don't know. Let me know what you think, for real. I love to have these discussions, and yeah. I love you. Bye. Coochie coochie coo. Hello. Bye.